Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jacob Fisher, and today we're talking credit cards. I feel like I just did that. Specifically store credit cards, and comparing some of the top store credit cards out there. They're all kind of similar, offering near 5% cash back on everything, but with a few extra caveats, right? If your favorite store's credit card is not in this video, make sure to comment below and let me know, and I'll get a review out on it just for you. Also, while you're down there, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Now let's get into it. First, we're going to go over the REI store credit card, the card for those outdoor enthusiasts who spend way too much money at REI. I know we all might be a little guilty of this if you've ever gone to REI. The REI Co-op Mastercard offers 5% back on purchases at REI, 2% back on mobile purchases, and 1% on everything else. If you are familiar with REI, then you probably know about the REI dividend. Those cashback bonuses are on top of the dividend, so it doesn't kind of get rid of the dividend. This card has a few other benefits, like when you make a purchase with this card at REI will donate to a nonprofit partners. It's 10 cents per transaction, which a $1 purchase, they'll donate 10 cents, and a $1,000 purchase, they'll also donate 10 cents. I mean, it also offers cell phone protection as long as you pay your cell phone bill with that credit card. And you also get extra savings on REI Travel. If you use your annual dividend for REI Travel, then REI will reduce the trip cost by 50% of the amount of the dividend that you used, which is, just the little things they do to word that into the phrasing so that they don't, you don't use this card for too many benefits, which is, a little shady, a little annoying, but let's just get into the next one. The next credit card is going to be the Best Buy credit card, a place that I frequently shouldn't go and had a credit card because the salesperson would not stop bothering me. I told him no 3 times. So Best Buy, get it together. They have 2 options. One is more a store card and one is a card you can use elsewhere. The store card gives you 5% back in rewards or 6% if you're an Elite Plus card member, which is where you have to spend $3,500 there in a year. This credit card also offers 3% on gas stations, 2% on dining, and 1% on everything else. You're actually getting points back, which are worth 2 cents, so it's really hard, to figure out because you actually can only use that cash back for Best Buy purchases, not actual cash back. You can also get flexible financing options on purchases $2.99 and up, which is neat. They kind of have a welcome bonus of 10% back on your first day of purchases. Moving into the people's favorite, well, maybe not the people's favorite, but we have the Target credit card. Now this one is different because you don't actually get anything back from it. You just get 5% off on your purchases from Target. Now we could debate if that's better or worse than cash back, but at the end of the day, it's essentially the same thing. You either earn the cash back that you can use for purchases, or you just get 5% off. You also get 2-day free shipping with it, which is, great, and more return times. All kind of nice for those who frequent Target, but you don't actually get cash back from other stores if you use your card. A slight competitor to Target, we have Walmart. This card offers 5% back at walmart.com, 2% in the stores and fuel stations, dining and travel, and 1% everywhere else. Not 5% everywhere or, in Walmart, which I think is kind of dumb. They do have an intro offer of 5% cash back in stores if you use Walmart Pay. There's also, one of those situations where you earn points that are worth a cent rather than strictly cash back. Not really much else to this card. Finally, the last card, we have the Costco card, which is sort of the only one with an annual fee. This card gives you 4% back on gas worldwide on $7,000 per year, 2% on dining and travel, 2% at Costco and Costco.com. I know we were all waiting for where you get rewarded at Costco, and then 1% back on everything else. This card is actually just cash back. They literally just hand you stacks of cash at Costco when you go to redeem your card every year. You can only do that every year. You can't do it multiple times a month or once a month. You can also combine this card with the executive Costco membership to get 4% cash back total, or an additional 2% because if you have the executive membership, you get 2% back. Right. Probably one of the only ways to get such high cash back at Costco, because most other cards don't reward you for Costco purchases unless it's one of those rotating categories on the Chase Freedom, which is nice for 5% cash back. The Costco card also gives you damage and theft protection within 120 days of purchase 90 days for New York residents. Not sure why New York drew the short straw there, but this card, again, kind of has an annual fee because you need a Costco membership to get it. The standard membership is $60, while the executive membership is $120 a year. Wow. However, the executive membership gives you a 2% reward no matter what on Costco purchases to make up that annual fee you need to spend. $3,000 in a year for the gold or normal membership, and $3,000 a year for executive because of that additional cashback bonus. If you spend $5K a year at Costco, then you get 100 minus 60 or $40 back, or you could get 200 minus 120 for $80 back with the top tier membership. Most times it does make sense to go for the more expensive membership if you were spending a minimum of $3,000 a year at Costco. We could have gotten into the Apple Card, Kohl's, Macy, or the Amazon card, but I think the cards I mentioned do a better job at, you can buy more things at Walmart than you can at Apple.com, right? So it just makes sense to include them. Let's ignore the Amazon example because you can, buy a lot. That's actually a pretty good card that you can have. What I mean though is, again, if you go to Walmart.com or Walmart, the store, you can buy food, you can buy clothes, you can buy a bunch of other stuff. Rather than Apple, you can buy a laptop, a phone that definitely costs too much, and random accessories for Apple. All these cards are decent except for the Target Red card because you just don't get rewarded back outside of Target. So it doesn't make sense to even get that card unless you really shop at Target a lot. If you're looking for another credit card to add and frequent one of those stores, then add it because it probably would be worth it to get the card because it can be hard to find cards that offer up to 5% cash back at specific stores. Walmart is decent if you shop online. Again, REI is good, but the Costco card might be my favorite one in here just because you get rewarded so much more than, just going to Costco. 4% back at gas beats out my Amex Blue Cash Preferred and only 3% back. Unfortunate. Let me know if you have any of these credit cards in the comments below, and I just want to know. Right? I upload videos on Monday and Friday on travel and finance, so if that sounds like something interesting to you, hit that little subscribe button down there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.